Welcome back, everyone, to Minecraft Relay Cup 2. I am joined here by May,
Hello.
and we have got some serious teams up against each other today. It is Throwaway Joke versus Serious Dedication. We've got Deacon, I think that's how you pronounce it, Multiportal, and Max on Throwaway Joke, and Readyband, Boscar, and Blazer on Serious Dedication.
And the version order for today's match is going to be 114, 116, and then 1.7. So just be wary of that. Shaw, do you have any predictions for the match today?
We have seen a good performance from both of these teams throughout the tournament so far. I'm really not sure. I feel like this one could go either way, given some good gameplay.
Mm-hmm. I tend to agree. I think both of these teams have a lot of potential. I think if I had to choose, I'd lean slightly towards a Throwaway Joke, but I think I could definitely go either way. Also, this seed is looking pretty exciting right off the bat because it's a desert temple in like a tundra biome, so we might actually see a tundra village routing on this seed.
Yeah,
There is.
What a weird set of biomes to sit right next to each other.
Surely, this is a common type of seed.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, actually, there's an igloo right here across the ice river as well. You love to see that. Not as common as other techniques in 1.14, but yeah, you love to see the zombie villager play coming out here from Team Throwaway Joke.
If combining like the extra wood from the tundra village and the igloo, they could get a ton of pearls. This could be super fast.
Yeah, I like. Is it Deacon? Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah.
Okay. I like Deacon going for that right off the beginning. You know, there's a 5-minute countdown on that villager curing time, and getting that done immediately will let you get everything else you need in the village going. And once you run back, that villager will be ready for some good trades.
Mm-hmm. The only issue is that occasionally there's a glitch where if you're in the nether while the zombie villager cures, like very occasionally, you won't get the advancement, so you won't get the discount. Also, I think Readyband didn't do it wrong, but I don't think he fed the golden apple to the villager. I think he just did the weakness potion.
I think they got 3 golden apples from the desert temple, if I'm not mistaken. I believe I did see a right click. I'm not 100% sure. But I can't imagine Readyband would forget such a crucial step in curing this villager.
Surely. The upside is that even if he somehow didn't cure it, you know, he has a whole village full of villagers right here, so even though he wouldn't get the discount, he'd still be able to get his pearls.
That's true. Just probably a little bit longer of a process to go through. But nothing super detrimental to the run. Oh, I'm gonna try and explode a gravel.
Nice. I like that Deacon is going through and breaking some of the workstations. That will definitely be useful for later on. But if he's planning on trading with the cured villager, actually, I don't know why he's breaking the workstations, because he shouldn't need to use any of the villagers.
Yeah, for a standard 1.14 run, that's standard strategy. You know, make sure none of your villagers are wandering off to become a leather worker or whatever their childhood life ambition was. Force them down your path of being a Fletcher, but it might just be instinct kicking back in here.
The only challenge on the seed might be locating a lava pool, and I know sometimes on seeds like this, seed finders tend to go for a 10 obsidian blacksmith, but I haven't actually seen a blacksmith yet, so maybe we'll see a lava pool hanging out around here.
Yeah, blacksmiths are a little bit funky in these villages, if I recall. It's mostly diorite on the building.
I think that's right.
But yeah, Deacon actually going to opt to cook some animals right there in the pen, which I like. It's a good idea. Extra food, never bad. However, the players do have an extra 3 golden apples in their inventory too. So it's a safety play. I wouldn't say you necessarily need the food, but it's certainly not a bad idea.
Yeah. Um, Tundra villages, if you're a new player, they seem kind of challenging because they don't have the hay bales that other villages have. But I find that usually just going through the village, I'm almost always able to get enough bread from the houses to be able to like finish a run. And even if I'm not, there's always potatoes in the houses. There's carrots in the like um in the farm areas. So you could eat the carrots or you could smelt the potatoes during your blaze fight. So usually food isn't too much of an issue in these runs, especially if you're killing the animals.
I would agree. And better yet, in a lot of tundra villages, you are going to see a smoker in a lot of the houses.
Oh yeah. That's right. I
Oh, and
wonder
we
if
have the lava pool.
Reddy is gonna do full explosions here because it's always an option on Igloo, I think, to do full explosions and then first day trading. Um, Whereas Deacon is going straight to the Nether, so we'll see what ends up being faster here.
And both players just got their zombie doctor achievement, so we should not see any glitches today, fortunately. At least regarding that.
This Nether's looking a little dank. Is there like a fortress?
Oh,
there
there
we
it
go.
is.
Okay.
What little concerning at first, you spawn into a ravine, never what you want to see in one of these runs. Yeah, it looks like Ready Band is gonna just begin the stick trading process.
I bet he is gonna go for full first day trades. But if he didn't cure the zombie villager quickly enough, he might be outside of the restock window. By the time it cures. So I don't know. I'm a little concerned.
Yeah, it did cure about 45 seconds ago. So
Oh,
it'll be
okay,
tight.
good. Wait, no, 7 minutes. That's when the restock window ends on the first day.
Then
Monka?
it'll be close. I'm not quite sure.
Maybe he'll just go Nether and then do trades on the second day, but I feel like in general that's not the best routing for Igloo just because you're gonna have to wait. Okay, sorry. Let me start that over. If you get into the Nether at around 7 minutes, you're not gonna get out of the Nether until like 11 minutes, and then you're gonna be sleeping late. But if instead he chooses to do the full first day in the village, trade, and then sleep, he'll probably still end up leaving the village later than if he had just done Nether on the first day. So I don't love this play, but hopefully it works out for him.
Yeah, we'll see if the trade goes through or not. But yeah, it'll be tight. But Ready Band seems confident in this version, knows what strategy he wants, and is just gonna play it out. The terrain for the village is a little bit janky too. You got buildings pressed up against some mountains, so it doesn't make for the not the most linear routing for exploding these wooden houses.
Looks like Deacon is not struggling too much with the blaze fight here. If I see correctly, he has about 4 rods now, and he'll only need 7 because there's already a brewing stand in the igloo. So shouldn't be too many issues here.
Yeah, absolutely crushing this blaze fight, actually. Oh, well, right as I say that takes a
Commentator
hit. But otherwise, that cooked food doing wonders on keeping that saturation up. Wow, I really shouldn't have said anything.
3 extra golden apples are also helping.
Yeah, making quick work, I think, on either 5 or 6 rods at this point.
Oh, and there's a 7th. So he's gonna get out of the Nether before he can even sleep, which is great.
Yeah, and actually using a smoker to cook up those potatoes during the blaze fight.
Oh my god.
Mining gravel, cooking potatoes, and killing blazes. The best multitasking I've ever seen.
Love that task overlap. Hopefully, I think he should be able to find his way back to the portal pretty easily. Sometimes on nethers like this, where I come out of like a ravine or a cave into a fortress, I struggle to find my home portal, but it looks like he's got it.
Yeah, got that little trail of mushrooms to lead him right back. Yeah, it looks like Ready Band made a shield, possibly prepping to head into the nether at this point, or running
Mhm.
back to the igloo to finish trades.
My guess is he's gonna sleep and then go to the nether. At least that's what I would do, but maybe not. Maybe he's just gonna sleep and then do trades. Maybe he's doing double day, but I don't think that works in 114. Is he playing 115?
That's a good question, actually. I have no
I
idea.
what? Let's just see what happens.
Oh yeah, gonna sleep in the igloo and get the trades reset for the morning.
Mhm. But there's still 2.5 minutes until the villagers can restock in the morning, so uh he might be here for a bit.
Yeah, it does need to get through all these preliminary trades. So I think Deacon's route is certainly faster at this point. You know, you've got the
I
nether done.
I definitely agree. I think in basically any 114 classic, it's gonna be faster to do nether first day and then explosion second day rather than the other way around. Because there's so many like routing pitfalls that come with doing explosions first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Maybe
Lock
ready
down the
just
arrows.
not going for the restock. Maybe he's only going with 12 pearls.
Yeah,
Come on,
Ready
bro.
Man might know this is a little bit slower, might just try and send it with only the minimum necessary.
Although he could also just come back to the overworld and do a few more pearl trades after he comes out of the nether, but that feels like a lot of like wasted time running back and forth.
Yeah, it's hard to. Yeah, the lava pool is pretty far away from the igloo. At this point, you know, a little bit of a slower strategy first day. Ready Ben does have all 12 pearls necessary, but still needs those rods. And then honestly, depending on the angle of the eye, if it leads back toward the igloo, I think you grab the pearls. If it leads the opposite direction, you might just want to go.
Yeah,
Ri-
I kind of agree with that. Especially using calculator, knowing that you're only gonna have to do like 2 eye throws. I think it's like a fair risk to take to just leave on 12. Because worst case scenario, one pops and you find an extra eye in a portal room chest, or it's just like a one eye, you know?
Yeah. And, you know, a one eye is more common than a no eye, though I
Mm,
feel like that is only true when you don't need it.
true. Hopefully he'll know the right direction to go in this nether here. I feel like it's fairly obvious which way is right, but oh, maybe not. Monka.
Oh no, immediately falling in this pit. Follow the mushrooms, Ready Man.
Oh, the mushroom's ready. You can do it.
There we go. Yep, I'm gonna make quick work of routing to the fortress here, hopefully spotting it. Yeah, okay, that's so obvious.
Meanwhile, Deacon's about to hit his trading window. My guess is he's gonna blow up like one more house and then head down into the igloo and start his trades.
Yeah, actually using a lava bucket to cook the rest of his food there. I like that, you know?
I
No,
l- I I like Deacon's like food management. I think it's just been so good.
yeah, it's 23 baked potatoes. You are set for food for
Let's
the whole
go.
run. It's fantastic. You know, and if you know how to set up water slab cycle in this version, there's no need for a second bucket.
But water slab is disgusting and you'll die half the time using it. So, you know the question that's like, would you crank to a bastion on world record pace? Would you do slab cycle on world record pace, Shaw?
I mean, is it I feel like it's better than, you know, the slab jumps.
True.
You know, when you're stuck in that situation, no lava bucket to pop that obsidian down. But good point. Good point. It looks like Reddy is not able to find this blaze spawner as quickly, but also... Oh, never mind. Makes it right to it. I don't know what I'm talking about. Totally fine.
That's... I agree with you, Rain. I think if you were just entering a bastion on world record pace, like, you wouldn't be able to call it world record pace yet. You know?
That's actually a very good point. Would you crank a bastion in all of your runs where you see a bastion immediately?
Yes. But that's just because I'm actually, like, reasonably good at speed bridging.
Oh my... Flexing at...
I know.
In the commentator booth? My goodness.
I'm just the best. What can I say? Whoa, that was such a wacky blaze TNT that Reddy Ben just... Did you see that?
Yeah.
And, like, what?
I have never seen that before, and honestly, I kind of love it.
It's so weird. I mean, I like it.
It makes it way more ominous.
I feel like that required 4 TNT. You know, you're not gonna have 4 extra TNT in this version very often.
I mean, when you do, though, you look incredible setting up a blaze TNT.
True. Absolutely true.
It looks like Deacon is out on pearls with so many. Oh my gosh, so many. That's like 2 stacks.
Not using calculator, but this is why we play Igloo, because then we can pearl travel. You can get like 40 pearls and just go.
Yeah.
But it looks like there's ocean, so that might not be the best strat here.
You know, if I'm Deacon at this point... Oh, you know what? Never mind. Ice is quicker than a pearl. But, you know, you got the 22 potatoes. You've got 2 stacks of pearls. It's time to just send it. Anytime you have to use your feet to go somewhere, don't.
Exactly. Literally. Pearl into the stronghold from above ground.
Yes, you just glitch through all the blocks. Don't even dig down. You have enough pearls to do so.
Exactly. Just... I don't even know. Do like Reddy Ban and just TNT the ground until you're in the stronghold.
Interesting point, though, here. The eye does point back toward the igloo, so Reddy Ban could grab some extra pearls on the way to the stronghold, which I think is probably worth a little bit of time loss you're gonna have going down, just because Deacon's so far ahead already with so many pearls, making quick work of this terrain. Reddy Ban's gonna need to have some extra to do the same, though Reddy Ban also has way less food.
Oh no! What just happened?
Was that too many pearls? Or Pearl hitting a tree and falling?
I think it might have been Pearl hitting a tree and falling. I'm not 100% sure, though, because I was reading chat.
I've been praising the extra pearls this whole time. Perhaps I was wrong. So many pearls in 1.14 fills you with hubris.
Exactly.
You know, not too far, though.
We're probably just going to see him run back, right? If he did a full reset here, that would just not be the play whatsoever.
No, that would not make sense. All the items are still sitting there. You've got a billion pearls. Oh,
Ready with the weird water? Dude, just like, just leave it. Like, what are you, why is he so into, okay.
That was weird.
Why did he do that?
5-minute interval?
I don't think so. I think that was just 114.
Strange. Actually, Reddy Ban not going to throw an eye and going to head back to the igloo anyway. Unknowing? That's not a word. Not knowing this is the correct direction regardless. Oh, Deacon double-clicked and threw 2 pearls.
Oh, that makes sense. I mean, you can't really fault him on that. Like, that happens to the best of us, you know?
Oh, yeah. There we go. Ready, having some extra pearls now. 18 in the inventory. Going to be totally fine for this run.
Deacon almost back to where he died. I mean, obviously it wasn't like ideal that this happened, but it wasn't too much of a time loss in the long run. Probably only like a minute or two. And he's
Yeah.
still ahead of Ready Ben.
Fortunately, not happening closer to the stronghold.
Looks like neither runner is using calculator, which you love to see, to be honest.
Yeah, well done to both of these runners. I mean, you know, I can't say much because I don't know how to do math, so. But I love to see other people doing it.
I mean, it's probably not even math. It's probably just gonna be like manual triangulation, you know?
True. Which is also good to see.
Mm-hmm. It's giving me some nostalgia.
Oh, you know,
there's another glitch. Sorry, go ahead.
I just like what Ready Band's doing here. I think Ready Band jumped in the water earlier to boat, earlier than Deacon did. I think Deacon ran to the end of land and then hopped on. Unless this is a totally different area I'm looking at, but
I'm not sure. Either way, the sun is almost down and we still haven't seen either runner enter a stronghold, so this might not be the fastest 114 run we've ever seen, but, you know, at least we got a fun seed. And we get a nice sunset view from Deacon.
oh, it's lovely. You know, the igloo plus a bit of a funky ravine nether, culminating into this perfect end to night 2 in this speedrun.
So beautiful. I'm feeling strong right now.
Oh my god, that dolphin is insane in the water. I
It's
forget about the dolphin glitch.
Dolphin glitch? What?
In this version, they go nutty in the water, right?
I think that's just every version.
I don't think it happens in later versions.
They like swim around you and like go around in circles in 116.
Yeah, but not like lightning speed like what was happening there.
I guess. I don't know. Oh, Max is here. Okay. For those of you in chat who don't know, one of the runners almost didn't show up, but he's here now, so we're good.
We're pogging. Yeah, so Ready Ben is a good chunk behind Deacon right now. But both runners heading toward the stronghold. There is not a huge time difference here.
No, there's not. I mean, I think we'll definitely see Deacon enter first, unless he messes up the triangulation or something. But, you know, the 116 runners won't be, or Boscar won't be starting out too far behind Multi, most likely. So we could definitely see either team take it still.
Oh, Ready Band getting dripped out.
Sick.
What the heck? You know, making good use of that iron from the shipwreck. And you know what? I do like that. It guarantees you're going to have that lava from the portal room. Makes your one cycling experience, in my opinion, a whole lot better.
Oh yeah. Infinitely better. This looks like a pretty far stronghold, but I wonder if it's going to be ocean exposed. If Deacon's anywhere near it, it might be.
This looks like the exact same coast Deacon was on earlier.
I know.
This Minecraft world is just one big loop.
The illusion of travel. I don't know.
It was only actually like 800 blocks away. Did Ready Band get a huge angle change there? Or
I think he might have just been off angle. Not sure. It's like we have a PowerPoint coming out from Deacon. Personally, I'm ready for the next slide. I've got all my notes taken down. Don't know about anyone else though.
oh my gosh, yeah, it's a little bit rough coming out here. Man, now I want to see someone play out a Minecraft speedrun in a PowerPoint presentation.
How would that even be possible? Like,
A lot of hard work.
true. Some some serious dedication.
Oh, wrong team though. Sorry, joke does not land.
What? Okay, but like
Just kidding.
still.
Sorry.
It was a terrible joke, but
No, it
it
was
was like
amazing. I am laughing actively.
Thank you, Julia. But seriously, how far out is this stronghold? Deacon's been traveling for 9 minutes, and a lot of it has been ocean and or pearl. That's
Yeah, this
crazy.
granted all those extra pearls and hardly a chance to use them in all this ocean. But yeah, good lord, this is far. I want one of them to open F3 so we can get an idea.
Are they? Is this gonna be like a no F3 match or something? I don't know.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe
they're
both
doing
of
no
these.
F3.
Oh, okay.
I wonder if the runners from the other versions will be doing it as well, or oh, and an I reverses for Deacon, I think.
Okay. Apparently the notes say close stronghold for this seed, and it would be, you know,
That's incorrect.
dare I say it would be bad if they just haven't thrown an eye in a while and they've been past it for miles.
Just like you have to run back for 5 whole minutes because it was
Oh
actually
my
like
god.
halfway back to the village.
Actually, Deacon looks... It looks like they're going back over the body of water they have already been over.
But I
Same
think it's
force is ready.
pretty close. I don't know. Looking forward to seeing some triangulation. Pause.
Somewhere around here. I keep thinking it's angle changes for ready, but it's just triangulation. Triangulation. Oh, ready. Die goes down for ready.
Oh shit. That's some good luck.
Yeah, wow. Beating Deacon to the stronghold, even with like a 2-minute time deficiency.
Yeah. I guess the slower route ended up paying off.
Yeah,
But
in the stronghold.
there's a lot of stuff that could still go wrong here in the stronghold, you know. There's no you don't have a ton of food coming from Igloo. I think it looks like he only has 2 cooked food. So there's a lot of mobs he could struggle with that. It looks like Deacon's digging down as well, so we'll see these two stronghold nabbing side by side.
Yeah, looking like a little bit of a janky stronghold just with like weird wall generation.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe play to their advantage, see something past a point you shouldn't be at yet.
Or it could just be really scuffed and they don't find it for like 3 minutes.
See, but that's why I didn't say it. So if something goes bad now, guess
Okay.
whose fault it is not.
It's always my fault, honestly. I think I'm just the commentator cursor. Me and BJR, we're like commentator curse buddies.
It does happen a lot.
Where are you going, Ready Man?
Oh, minecart chest sitting in a stronghold hallway. Classic. Yeah, it looks like... You know what? I was going to try and make some smart point about the routing, but I am lost.
Me too. Absolutely. This is a shitty stronghold.
Yeah, this is terrible. You know, I like that Ready Man saved the extra piece of cooked pork, though. just in case of future mob damage.
Hmm.
But wow, what a stinker. It looks like... Are the doors going inward for... Yeah, they are. It looks like Ready Man took a funky turn at the beginning, and that ended up taking him deep into the stronghold.
Maybe? Bro, I have no clue where he is.
I think that was Starter back there?
This is an atrocious stronghold.
Yeah, Ready trying to walk in the door, realizing there's just a giant hole in the wall, and opting for that instead. You love to see it. Time-saving strats, no button presses. Oh god,
Ready
Ready's a
is
little low.
nearly out of food too, so it's a little scary.
Oh, and Ready getting 30-minute lag.
Oh
That's
god.
definitely frightening.
Exactly what you want to see in a tournament.
Not able to eat the food. Fortunately, the mobs fighting each other in that instance. Gonna opt to play it a little bit slow, use the shield. Smart. A single hallway leading to just a library. Neither runner seemingly anywhere near this room.
I
don't think
don't
we've
even
even...
see where it could be. I feel like we've seen it everywhere in the stronghold at this point.
Yeah, oh god. Ready Man's weapon breaking. There's a giant ravine. It's chaos.
Like, genuinely, where else have they not looked yet? I'm actually confused.
There is this huge... Oh. New hallway for Ready Man. But really deep into the stronghold. I would be surprised if it were down here, yeah. There is that huge ravine, which might offer some insight, but...
Oh, that probably will. Maybe.
Nope, absolutely nothing. Never mind.
Nothing. Just absolutely nothing. Like, I genuinely have no clue where they are, like in proximity to Starter or anything. Like, this is not only massive, but it's intersecting with like 40 cave systems, a mine shaft, and a giant beam. Like, oh, ready to find it. Let's go.
It's so funky looking through the windows there, and there's just like a mushroom in a mine shaft.
Listen, what can we say? Mushrooms always guide the way. Just
oh my
like in
god,
the
they
Nether.
do. That's the theme for today's speedrun.
True. I wonder if it will happen in the other versions as well. Probably will.
Oh, Ready Band making T-Wags proud, not jump purling in the end.
True. And he has both buckets, so we'll have a pretty easy one cycle here. No idea why he's placing down all those blocks, but you know what? He can do whatever he wants.
Make that inventory a little bit neater, perhaps. So many beds. Which, you know, the extra beds, not the worst thing to have for a no F3 one cycle.
Oh my gosh, I forgot that they were doing that. Hopefully we won't see any throws, right, Chuck?
I will not comment on the words you have just said.
Quick perch. Okay. Good first bed. Second bed. Good third
these
bed.
are clean beds.
Oh, this is sick.
Oh
Nice.
my gosh.
Oh, it was almost a 5 bed. Oh, that's so annoying. And Deacon also finding the portal room, so we're done with the scuffness of that stronghold for now.
Thank goodness. All right, and we're moving into Boscar in 1.16.
Right off the bat, looks like just a traditional village overworld. Looks like a blacksmith.
It looks like there might have been a second blacksmith as well.
Ooh. They should be able to get lots of food right off the bat here, so that should make this a little less challenging than like a shipwreck seed.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Just
My goodness.
Absolutely loaded.
Like anything they could ever want is in these blacksmiths, except obsidian, actually. Did you see a lava pool?
I did not see a lava pool. Not yet, at least.
Maybe there was one at spawn. Maybe there's like a ocean with a magma ravine or something. I'm sure like whatever it is, it's probably gonna be pretty intuitive to find.
Yeah, I'm sure it won't take them long. You know what? I like this from Boscar, making the a great like honestly the ideal set of tools, and a gold helmet pre-nether. Gonna
Oh,
hopefully make
great.
this very straightforward.
I always love it when you can get like full good tools. The worst feeling in 116 is when you're entering the nether and you have just like a wood axe because you're like, why do I have to like mine wood thing? You know?
You get the 7 iron from a shipwreck. You enter with wood pickaxe, wooden shovel, or not wood pickaxe, iron pickaxe, wooden shovel, wooden axe, and then you're
I
just
hate
sad.
getting 7 iron because you're like, yeah, I can enter, but do I want to? Like, this is
It's
just. Ugh.
it's almost insulting.
Really, it is.
But
But
yeah,
the worst is when you get like 3 or 4 shipwrecks in a row that's just like 2 iron and like 40 nuggets.
the worst thing is when you pull up to a shipwreck and it's got like 17 nuggets in it, and that's it.
Oh my gosh. Deacon
Oh,
doing no F3 slab side to side cycle. That is Chad. And he gets
oh
it in
my god.
5 beds. I'm a fan of Deacon, to be honest with you. I'm a fan.
That was excellent. Holy cow. You know, getting the perch a little bit slower than Ready Ban, but there is not much to be done about that.
I was just I want to take like a moment in silence to appreciate that one cycle. Just good job, Deacon.
Yeah, well done. I didn't know when to break the moment of silence, so.
It's okay. No Bastion yet for Boscar. He's actually at -3 minutes and negative. So love
That's
to
how
see
you know
that.
we're dealing with a high tier runner here.
It's like the time travel speedrun.
At this point, you got to play the speedrun backwards, so
True.
give gold or take gold from the piglins. Actually, I guess you technically do both. You just take it and then give it right back. So never mind, it doesn't work. Yeah, only having taken 1 bed from the village.
You know what? Honestly, I don't dislike that play because you're almost definitely gonna get enough items for 3 explosives. Maybe at least 3 or 4 explosives from this bastion. So like just getting the 1 extra basically just means you'll get the 1 cycle, you know?
Yeah. You know what? In tournament setting, you are absolutely correct. This is the play.
I guess Blaze Bed though. I don't know.
True. You know, you do have at this point you do have the extra gold from the treasure bastion. Not treasure bastion. Wow, bridge bastion.
Surely this is a treasure bastion.
I know how to commentate.
But do you know how to speedrun? Oh, there's like 40 hoglins in there. What? Did you see that?
Yeah, what the heck?
Maybe this is Stables.
It's every other type of bastion. I'll just rattle them off all incorrectly.
But it's definitely not housing.
No. Wow, that piglin really just saying no to the gold and yes to bullying Boscar.
It's probably because it was the one he hit, and after you hit them, they don't trade for like 30 seconds. Oh my goodness. Just like a flotilla of piglins just coming out of the woodworks. Okay.
What even is a flotilla?
I meant to say like
thing.
I don't even know what I meant to say there. I think a flotilla is like a fleet of ships, but I need to look it up. Okay, a flotilla is literally a fleet of ships or boats. I think I meant to say armada, which is like an army.
Isn't that also involving ships?
Probably.
I have no idea. A fleet of warships.
Okay. You know, I would have been wrong either way, but it's
Just got
fine.
boats on the brain.
I do. I honestly do.
Oh yeah, there's 40, or actually, over a stack of string now. Plenty set on explosives. Actually, Multiporal also trading with piglins at this point.
Nice.
Going for, I don't know what the route name is. I never remember route names, but going for a different bridge route.
I think this one is Dowski Shoulder, but I'm not sure. I gotta respect Boscar for just going for Dip Route. A Dip Route has like a special place in my heart, as the first Bastion route I ever learned. So, just
that
respect.
The one?
What?
Is that the one? That's great. The first Bastion route is
Oh,
important.
yeah. Dip route is like the staple of like 8 months ago speedrunning.
Man, I still don't know it. I'm gonna be honest.
Well, it's not that hard. I can actually teach you if you want. We just like ditch commentating.
Yeah, let's pull up our own
world.
Minecraft screens right now.
Julia can screen share us instead. Just me teaching Shaw how to do dip route.
You know what? It's the perfect time because
It really is.
Oscar is only 40 seconds into the run, so.
True.
And you know what? Opting to ignore Blazebed and just use that gold pickaxe to clear out the spawner. I like it.
Did you see how much string he had?
Over a stack.
Okay. So he's all good. Julia, you learned dip route for the nostalgia. That's why. If you don't know dip route, are you even a speedrunner, honestly?
Uh-oh.
Sorry, Shaw.
Uh-oh. You know, lean back more into commentary these days.
It's fine. So do I. Me and my 24-minute time aren't what we used to be.
You know, still good. Considering there's like 1,200 speedruns.
I'm probably in the top like half of them.
See? And that's something.
Maybe.
All right, we've got Boscar back in the Bastion, I think just heading through.
Probably.
And Multiportal just now entering Fortress.
My bet is we'll see Boscar do home portal educated here, which I do like, but he probably won't be able to get directly into the stronghold just because he's not using calculator 3 as far as I know.
Yeah, are all 6 runners here opting for no F3? That'll be interesting.
I think so. I think they decided it together as teams. Except maybe Max. We don't know about Max.
You know, if I had to no F3 for any of the versions, 1.7 would be the most intimidating.
Oh, Boscar is using calculator, so I lied.
Oh, never mind. Or not 1.7, 1.16, just because, you know, you got to do all your Nether F3 stuff, and then you've got, you know, calculators if you're going to use it, otherwise other triangulation methods.
Yeah. Also, one cycling.
True.
Okay,
yeah, I forget
Boscar
that's technically F3.
Back into the Nether. Got his... It doesn't look like he's got 100% there. Hopefully that doesn't cause any issues.
You know, you've got the general direction down to.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I think the Blaze fight is going faster here for Multi than it did for Boscar.
Yeah, it looks like Multi is completely done already. Oh! Bit of a risky fall there. Plenty of food to heal back up, though. Oh my gosh,
making his exit portal.
Team Throwaway joke really frightening with the pearl throws today.
They really are. Having a few pearl issues. Okay. No I Spy, but should be able to get the 100% on this throw. Yes, and it looks like it's in single digits, so he should be there pretty soon.
Yeah, sub 5 second portal, making amazing pace right now.
No. Literally blind world record. Gonna be in the stronghold at 4 minutes and 30 seconds-ish.
Wow, Boscar just proving time and time again, fearsome competitor.
True. Gonna get world record on a tournament seed, which is devastating, because obviously it's not verifiable. But very impressive that we could all be here today to see it.
Yeah, get your I was here badge, everyone.
True.
All right, we've got Multi doing first eye throws back at home portal. That's what it is.
Let's see. How's the stronghold looking? Not nearly as scuffed as last round's, but a few hidden rooms. Oh, and there's a pulp room.
Wow.
Okay. Setting a safety bed, which I appreciate deeply.
Safety beds, you, in my eyes, I will never look at you weird for setting a safety bed. That is so smart in tournament settings. If you have the extra beds, why not?
I 100% agree, especially because, Boscar, he literally, that safety bed took him maybe 3 seconds. He just set it down, clicked in, clicked out. It was so easy. Like, there's no reason.
And you've still got 6 beds to one cycle the dragon with. It's the way to go.
Exactly.
I get not setting a safety bed in RSG. That makes complete sense.
Yeah.
But tournament setting, when you've got, another teammate running 1.7 after you, 1.16 is probably the version you could get away without safety betting on, because if you did have to reset the run, it's going to be much shorter than the other 2 versions. But still, that's like a 12 to 14 minute time loss.
Yeah, I mean, you could always run back, but you still have to get extra beds and stuff, so it's a bit of a pain in the...
Yeah, regardless, you're losing time versus, safety bed.
Yeah,
it only makes sense. It looks like Multi is very close to the stronghold. This looks, Minecraft forests do look very similar, but this one is most likely the same given our runner's skill here.
Mm-hmm.
Still waiting on this perch. Shot a couple crystals, I believe. Takes the time to clear calculator off the screen.
I mean, you have the time for it.
Takes out another crystal, resetting the perch time, but hoping for a better 1 in 10 roll now with the crystals taken down.
I missed it. Did Multi-Pearl, has he done a exit portal yet? Yeah, he has, right? Okay, yep. And his eye goes down. Having some Philza issues here. And
absolutely bullied.
Boscar finishing it out with, I think that was a 4+1. So
I didn't even see.
To 1.7.
I was so distracted by the baby zombie. That was the world's fastest 1 cycle. Goodness.
It was pretty quick. And, okay. This 1.7 seed looks like a pretty classic spawn. Not seeing a desert temple right away, but surely there will be one. And lots of animals for food and wool, so that's nice.
Yeah, it looks like a pretty standard 1.7 seed. Multi is going to have to... There is a hidden wall that you need to dig through to get to this stronghold room.
Doing preemptive, so he gets it very
there
easily.
It is. Yeah.
These are having some zombie issues here, but killing him pretty cleanly.
And a free carrot on top of it.
And a rotten flesh. Food enough for the whole run.
That's it. That's all you need.
True.
I don't know why people don't do that more often.
Just kill 2 zombies in a cave. You're all set. Ignore carrot drop RNG.
You could just start a farm so early in vanilla Minecraft right there.
True. On world record pace for FNP percent.
Will Multi get a quicker perch here than Boscar? I did not see Multi shoot any of the towers, so we might be in here for a while.
Hopefully not too long though, because obviously you like to see a little bit of a neck and neck action going into 1.7. But, you know, either way, we still have another 25-30 minutes left in this match, so there's plenty of time for Max to make it up.
Oh yeah,
there's
and you
the
know,
perch.
oh there it is. It's an okay first couple beds, but it closes it out no issue.
Nice.
All right.
So we should get to see Max play now. Thankfully, he made it on time. Laser shearing some sheep, getting his items ready before he goes to the nether. All this like prep phase at the beginning of every 1.7 run is pretty much the same every time, so hopefully we don't see anything too funky.
Yeah, not a whole lot of variety you can do in this version. But yeah, you know, 1.7, oh, Max getting the same zombie. No carrot drop. That's a bad sign. Wait, but there's a second one. Will we see the second carrot drop? Oh my gosh, are you telling me we have not standardized zombie carrot drops in this tournament?
This entire tournament is just so unprofessional.
It's rigged?
Poorly run. It's rigged.
I'm going to start a petition to standardize zombie carrot drops in these tournaments now.
We should also standardize seed drops from grass in case any runners want to do farming strats in the nether for food during the blaze fight.
Yeah, these are legitimate strategies, people. Come on.
Certainly.
That everyone does not do.
No, everyone does them, Shaw.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was misspeaking.
What about zombie potato drops? No. Those don't get to be standardized. Need to consider all strats. True.
Speaking of all strats for this version, I want to see more 1.8 trading.
I don't think I don't think it's very easy to find tournament seeds for 1.8 trading.
It's not at all. It's not at all. It's so unreasonable to even ask. It's such a cool strategy in my opinion, but no, give the runners their standard 1.7 seeds and don't seed find for 1.8 trades. Yeah, that's so much work.
Laser heading into the nether here, probably has all his stuff for his tower, so we should see the run get more underway now.
Yeah, you know, the first night is kind of like the great equalizer for 1.7 runs. You know, you're a few minutes behind. Maybe you build your tower just a bit quicker. It doesn't matter because both runners need to wait until nighttime ticks over. Mm. Yeah, did that sheep just drop a white wool and also a black wool?
What?
Or am I crazy? I think I'm crazy.
I mean, I didn't see it, but I don't think that's possible.
I didn't think so either. Okay, I still don't think so. Never mind.
let's just call you crazy. These
I don't know.
Really good.
Actually, not taken a hit from the blazes yet, which is good in 1.7 because your saturation is not a thing.
Mm-hmm.
Though with that extra carrot, food should be no concern for Blazer.
Certainly. That one is going to make the entire difference.
Yeah, already on 4.
A little spoiler alert. If I remember correctly, Seed Notes said that this seed is 8 for 9 on rods, so we should see this pretty quick. Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Little scuff portal coming out from Max, but it looks
saves
like...
it.
Okay. I think he made up a little time on Blazer in this overworld split, because I think he's entering the Nether a little sooner than Blazer did.
Yeah, it looks like Blazer has a little bit more food, and an iron sword instead of an iron pickaxe, which is interesting. You know, I don't know which one will save you more time in the long run: iron sword to kill the blazes quicker, or iron pickaxe to mine out the spawner quicker.
My guess would be iron pickaxe, especially because when you're digging down for your tower, you're gonna want to have that extra dig speed. But, you know, if you don't want to take the time to mine out the extra iron, I guess I don't fault them for it, you know?
You know, that is a good point. Did not consider the tower dig down.
Mhm.
Yeah, we'll have to see. That could be that will be a little bit of a time loss for Blazer here.
But he gets out of the Nether sub 8. He'll have plenty of time to build his tower before it even gets dark.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
really nice.
Incredible drop rates.
And I'm gonna be honest, Max's emote in the bottom left corner of his screen is just staring straight into my soul.
I did not notice that until you pointed it out, and now I am also frightened.
I'm sorry I had to spread the misery, but it was involuntary.
Oh, it looks like Max is done on rods as well. I think I saw 8 in the inventory.
Great. He's gonna get out sub 7. Definitely making up some time here.
Yeah, Max did get a couple of strays in the hallway, which definitely helped. If the drops are 8 for 9, that made up so much time.
Yeah, absolutely. Both runners are definitely gonna be able to run around for a while and look for like the perfect tower location. You know, depending on the terrain they get, that could lead to a slower, faster tower split. So, you know, they want to choose the right spot. But either way, since they're going to be able to build the tower pretty much as soon as they possibly can, this is going to be a pretty quick leave.
Yeah, I would say Blazer only has an advantage here, being closer to nighttime at this point.
Mhm.
All right, building the first tower being built here by Blazer. I also don't know tower names.
Neither do I, but I assume
Awesome.
they're using one block tower because, you know, that's the best one. And also there's one block at the bottom of the tower on Blazers.
You know what? When you say it like that, these tower names make a whole lot more sense.
Throw back to the cactus jump tower from Sammy. Only the real ones were there for that match.
Oh my god, I'm a fake one.
I think she just accidentally called a tower the wrong thing. It was really funny.
That's why I just say I don't know the tower names. Then
Yeah.
everyone judges me quickly, and then not when I make a foolish error.
Exactly.
At least I commentated the last TTEG, and I did not do my research beforehand. I thought it was still an Icarus, but it was just duos. And at the beginning of the thing, I said, "Oh, how do we feel about this being Icarus in duos?" And they're like, "This is not Icarus." And I felt like such a dang fool. Uh-oh.
It's fine.
Oh, never mind.
There we go. Okay, we're good. Listen, you know, you gotta get some laughs from the audience. You gotta get a little funny happening at the beginning of every tournament, or it's not great, you know? Sometimes you gotta just take one for the team and say something embarrassing so people laugh at you, and then they have more fun.
That's a good point. I should have just been like, haha, guys, I was joking. Humor. Yep, both Blazer going down, Max going up. Speed run.
Blazer gonna be done with his tower at like 11:30, which is really, really fast. Um, I like that he's like task overlapping the fire damage with digging down. Like I honestly respect that a lot. And I also like that he's gonna be placing down that's pressure plate there because we've seen teams struggle with Enderman sand at the bottom of towers. So just doing that little extra thing to prevent that from happening is really good.
Oh, that's so smart. I didn't even notice the pressure plate being placed, but I can't remember who it was. It did happen to someone earlier in this tournament.
Yeah.
But so brutal because if you don't know, it's just you lose the whole night.
Exactly. It's like Max is almost done with his tower as well. Just has to wait there for like a minute until he could dig down. That's so annoying.
Making the tower too quickly. Is going too quick ever been an
Max
issue in speedrunning?
is too fast. I mean, like in maybe like 114 Classic, you know? I don't know.
Just for anyone unaware in the chat, you can only sleep at night in Minecraft.
True. Unless you're... Oh no, you can only sleep at night in Minecraft, but in other versions, you can set your spawn not during the night. Just not this version.
Yeah, old Minecraft versions.
Exactly.
Not as much quality of life stuff. Functions. There we go. Better word.
Nap-phobic. True. Minecraft doesn't accept my desire to nap. I'm offended.
Yeah, that's kind of messed up. Can't sleep during the day in Minecraft. Even just for like a quick little nap.
Like, what if you just want like a little 30-second power nap? Like, what are you supposed to do then?
Yeah, maybe it like heals your hearts and just drains your hunger. It's genius. Except
That's what happens when I nap. I feel less sick, but I feel more hungry.
you know, it does check out for just that concept as a whole. Blazer gonna check the pearls. I don't know how they read the pearls in their inventory that quickly.
No idea.
But they do.
One of the many reasons why I could never play this version.
I tried a while ago, and I had a run that would have been like 56 minutes, and then I realized I never learned how to do the dragon fights.
Oh. That's kind of me in 116. Like, I just play, even though I don't know all the strategies. Like, I don't know how to, like, do Pyrite very well, or whatever. And then when I get to that point in my run, I just lose, I guess.
You know, that's kind of like epic in a way, because one of these days you're gonna rip a really good time and you're gonna be like, I didn't have to use any strats.
Exactly.
I just did it.
I just did my own Bastion route. Like, how cool am I? Didn't use...
First ever invented.
I know. I get like a sub 15 eventually with like May double single bridge route. A strat free run. I do absolutely nothing in the entire run. I'm like Curryway, so true.
Like, you're a trailblazer.
The first ever hypermodern speedrun.
I think we're getting close to Blazer wrapping up their ender pearls here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is a little bit hard to make interesting commentary about the gameplay when it is this. I'm sure other commentators who are more familiar with 1.7 would have some interesting statistics to throw out here about towers and drop rates. But unfortunately for chat, I am dumb.
Me too. So you guys are just stuck with us, and we're gonna be talking about my innovations in bamboo strats until they're done with their towers.
Bamboo strats.
Yes. It's a strategy in 114 where instead of like blowing up a village with TNT, you just chop down an entire forest of bamboo for sticks. It works incredibly poorly, but I did invent it. I didn't. I thought of it one day and thought I invented it, but then T-Wags was like, no, that's been a thing.
Oh, leave it to T-Wags. Just rain on your parade. Just kidding. T-Wags is so nice. I like him. That honestly, though, it sounds like a goated strategy until you try.
No, it's really bad. Because you don't have enough inventory space to store the sticks, so you're just kind of screwed. And then, like, you're not going to have a village that's, like, overlapping with a bamboo forest, you know? So you're going to have to, like, run the sticks back and forth.
In theory, it's awesome.
In practice, it's terrible.
You just need a minecart chest system hopper that you deposit them into, and it runs it to the village for you.
Just get shulker boxes. So true.
That's so smart.
In my any percent speed run, I'm going to be getting shulker boxes.
Just also, build.
Both runners have now left their towers, so Max has definitely made up a ton of time here on Blazer. We could definitely see a really close end game.
Yeah, both runners actually leaving on 15 pearls each. Blazer getting. This should be very close to the stronghold.
Oh, a million spiders just greeting Max on his way out of the tower.
Oh, geez.
At least he won't have to worry about string.
Yeah, helpful, right? But unhelpful. You know, depending on who wins or loses here, I'm going to say the carrot was the difference.
True. The carrot caused Blazer to lose, actually.
Yeah, the time loss it took picking up the carrot.
True. Oh, and the eye reverses. Pretty nearby strongholds.
Yeah, it looks like Max is not that far off from the same location. It goes down for Blazer.
Ooh, quick triangulation.
Oh, free bow.
Neither of them should have any issues on eyes, so this is, unless we see frozen end, this is going to be a really quick run.
Yeah, this is much closer than it was in both the 1.14 runs and 1.16 runs.
Mm-hmm. I think Max has done a great job on making up time, but to be honest, I'm not entirely sure where that time gain has come from. I think it was mostly just that his pre-nether like prep split was a lot faster, but he still had to wait until like nightfall for his tower, so I'm not really sure where the rest of the time save came from.
Yeah, it's hard to... Oh, you know what? Actually, wait, no, because doing the nether quicker wouldn't have made a difference.
No.
Ooh, a 0 eye. Both should have plenty of pearls for this, though. They will not have an extra pearl in the end, though. So, really hoping for no platform spawn.
Max is almost at the stronghold. Little does he know, it's literally like one chunk in the direction he's going. Getting kind of bodied by mobs. Oh, no. Go down, go down. Oh, no, 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 no.
It's frightening.
Very frightening. No!
Oh, that's so rough.
Meanwhile, fortunately, the end isn't looking too bad. There's plenty of towers, but they're not too tall.
Yeah, Blazer actually trying to set a safety bed, realizing it's not nighttime, going to pick up the bed, and then accidentally going in the portal before picking up the bed. So one bed short in here, but... Oh my gosh, that's rough, though. And, you know, huge issue with 1.7 running back to your stronghold. Upside, it's way closer. Downside, your hunger is going to run out so much faster.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That's going to be such a pain.
And I don't. Do you know about the sprint punch glitch for saturation? I think it is only saturation, so it wouldn't apply to these versions.
No, I'm pretty sure it's from 1.7 on, but I'm not 100% sure.
Okay, well, that would be the way to go here. Max taking an intentional creeper death, maybe to reset the hunger. Oh,
And
Blazer
Blazer
getting
gets a good hit.
really good damage. Can't quite tell how low the dragon is, but it's low.
Definitely one hit with a bed. Probably just a few with a bow as well.
Yeah, this is looking like it's just about over here. Max unfortunately taking that last minute death in what would have been a very close match.
Yeah,
And
if that hadn't happened, it really could have gone either way, but now it's pretty much looking like Blazers' match to win.
Yeah, not able to get this final dive from the dragon, though. Meanwhile, Max, unfortunately, punching pigs.
And yes,
there it is.
All right, GG's. Overall, I'd say a pretty clean match with some issues in 114, but not too many. And we have Serious Dedication moving on in the losers bracket, with Throwaway Joke sadly being eliminated. So hopefully we'll be able to get them in for a post-match interview pretty quickly. What are your thoughts on the match, Shaw?
I mean, Throwaway Joke taking 2 unfortunate deaths across their 3 runs. Without those, it might have been a different outcome for them. But Team Serious Dedication played all 3 of those seeds very well, very clean.
Yeah. I think it was definitely a deserved win. These are 2 very evenly matched teams, and it was really nice to see them play. And we have our winning team in the waiting room, so I'm just going to drag them in.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Yo, what up?
Hello.
Hello.
How are you guys feeling after that match?
Nervous.
My stomach hurts a lot.
Oh no.
Yeah. Is Deacon, Multipole, and Max gonna join us in the interview?
I think the referee is asking them right now.
All right.
So not sure yet.
Cool.
In the meantime, how do you feel about winning?
Very good.
Great.
Good.
Perfect.
Let's see who are you going to be facing next?
Pause.
You are going to be facing.
Oh.
I'm looking for it.
Team
Marco.
the Juice.
The Juice.
Marco.
The Juice.
Okay.
Which
Which team
is
is the Juice?
Sorry, I'm looking at the team list. The Juice is Benda's Live, Schmalix, and Alex.
Wow.
So that's
Big match,
exciting.
yeah.
Okay, and we got them in for an interview. Hi guys,
Hello,
welcome.
GG.
GG's.
GG.
It is.
Jeez.
Just going through the seeds. 114 runners. What did you guys think of your seeds?
I loved it. That was a whole lot of fun.
I'm glad.
I
But
think
yeah.
when I first spawned in and I saw like just straight up snow, I like yelled.
I wish I could have played that seed actually. I liked it. Best 114 seed so far.
Multiporo like mid run offered to like look up how to do igloo strats, and it didn't help at all because I already kind of knew what to do.
The only thing I found was Insomniac igloo strats. I didn't find normal igloo strats. Yeah, there was no documentation for it. I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And what? Sorry, go ahead, Reddy.
Yeah, sorry. I wanted to ask Deacon, what was your final time? Because I kind of played it really bad.
No, I played horrible too. I think like 36 minutes.
No way. You are
Yeah.
kidding me.
I
Okay.
I died to pearl damage, but that only took like 2 minutes to get back. But I overshot the stronghold, and nav was pretty terrible.
No, he had like 6
Yeah, me
minutes from
too.
left or something.
The nav
Dude,
was.
my
It was only like
That's
I
your-
counted it later. It was like 6 rooms away. Like I don't know how he didn't find it.
my triangulation was so bad. I went off the angle like I don't know how that happened. I was so far away from the stronghold. Like what
No
the
way.
frick? Yes.
I-
And the stronghold, I have to say, it was so scuffed. I couldn't like differentiate what was a room and what was part of the mine shaft, to be honest. But on the other side, to be honest, I like the seats to be a bit scuffed, especially in these types of tournaments. And I'm so happy that for the first time in Relay, I think this is the first time ever that we feature Igloo run and Relay tournament.
Yeah.
It's so cool. Yeah.
The only problem with like igloo seeds is that you gotta like find your own ways to get food, which it wasn't too bad. I mean, just take the potatoes, cook them up.
Yeah, the 3 golden apples helped a lot. I know the Igloo route, like I know the strategy, but I saw snow and I was so happy, but at the same time I was like, oh my god, I did not prepare for this. I don't remember anymore. Oh my god, what is happening? Okay, here we go.
The only thing I did remember is that you trade glowstone instead of lapis. Like
Yeah.
yeah, and I got like 28 pearls or something insane.
Did you go for first day trading too?
No,
Oh, yeah, I
I-
missed the final restock and I had to go to the nether and then go back to the
no
Igloo.
way.
And-
When
yeah.
was your final leave time?
Very bad. I left tower. I left the village. It's 18 minutes or something like that. It was really, really bad.
I left like
really
16.
bad. Yeah.
Did you know
Alright.
the stronghold was like 1,200 away from the village?
It was so close.
I know, and I overshot it by like 300 blocks. It was insane.
Yeah, it seemed super far when you guys were playing.
Yeah, but the reason for it is because we just were very bad triangulating, I guess.
I think I stayed on angle pretty well. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, GG's
GG.
Deacon. Hope to face you again in another occasion.
Deacon died in every run this relay, by the way.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just
no.
want to mention that.
I'm so happy that I played against Deacon. I want to play 114 against Pori on another occasion and beat him too.